Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Lexi and this is Beyond the Mirror. Today is all about project panning and this is one of my favorite projects. I focus on samples as well as project 10 uses. It's a lot easier to reach these goals for me compared to my rolling project where I have really high goals. I'm going to cover two projects in one today just because they're really mini and I have a lot of updates. I'm going to start with my project 5 uses because I feel like that's what I covered recently. I did kind of fall off with my project samples, but today I am reinstating it and just starting over, picking new products, and I think these ones are a bit more achievable for me. Project 10 uses. The first product was a lipstick, and I had my Charlotte Tilbury lipstick. This is a mini, and it's also in my overall project to finish this year. So I've only used it 4 times, but I feel like it's going quicker than I would have expected. That's it all the way rolled up, and it's just a nub of a lipstick now. So I don't think I will finish it with those 6 more uses, but I'm bound to finish this soon. What I've been really enjoying it is as a blush, though those days I tend to actually wear it as a lipstick too. But this is something I really need to get the ball rolling on if I want to finish it by the end of the year. It's at 4 uses. It is staying in today. The second product is a high maintenance product and I chose my Benefit Benetint. I forgot to grab that. But it is at 12 uses. It was fairly easy for me to use that, especially in the summer. And I marked it as a high maintenance product because it's really difficult to blend out once it starts setting, and I also feel like it's super runny, which makes it difficult to work with. I primarily use it on my lips. I have a hard time blending it on my cheeks, and then I add more and it's way too much. I really like using it as a lip stain on the lips, and that's how I got my uses. So that one is going to be rolling out, so we have one new prompt for today. The third prompt was a classic product, and I chose my MAC Velvet Teddy mini lipstick, and this is one I've been neglecting to use. So I used it twice, and this is just a gorgeous, stunning, like nude pink. But I feel like I just haven't been reaching for it lately, so I need to do something about that to get my 10 uses. But as for now, it is staying in this project. Next prompt was something orange, so I chose my About Face blush in Cowgirl. And I love this blush. It is so pretty, and I really like the formula. It's a cream to powder, and it just feels really nice putting it on. I just rub my finger in there and then kind of blend it out. I like to tap it on and then with a clean finger tap out the edges. So I did reach 12 uses with this product, but I'm thinking of keeping it in my drawer just because it's perfect for fall. But I will be rolling a new prompt today. So that is 2 new prompts. The last prompt for this project was something green, so I chose my NYX Butter Mint highlighter, and it is this gorgeous green shade. I haven't been using it. I cannot reach for this, and I'm quite frustrated with myself for that. So I'm at 6 uses, and I think I've been at 6 uses for maybe the past 2 updates. I know for sure the last update I was at 6, and I don't know what it is. I bought this because I thought it'd be perfect for like an ethereal look, which is true. I just haven't been making those types of looks. I don't know. I need to find a way to incorporate this into more daily wear. I'm going to be rolling it out today, but I would like to use this. And personally, it's not the best for me as a highlighter because it's very green, of course. And so I had used it a few times as an eyeshadow, which I thought was really pretty, but I just really struggled to reach for it, and I would like to use it as a highlighter. I don't know if my skin tone is just not compatible with it, but I mean, it's really pretty. So I do think maybe like in the springtime, I do want to focus on creating more ethereal looks, but yeah, I think right now is not the time, and I'm just gonna roll this out. This is a fun project, you know. I'm going to try and reach those 10 uses for each product, and if I don't, I'm gonna give it a couple of months, but you know, it's no big deal. I'm just going to roll in a new product. So that means I have 3 new roll-ins for today, so I'm going to put my wheel on the screen and show you which prompts I got. So for the first prompt, I got... Okay, this one is a Gilmore Girls inspired one, so it's Suki's Kitchen, colorful or vibrant. That will be fun. Okay, the second prompt is a spray, okay, and then the last prompt is something hyped up. Okay, I'm gonna go take a look and see what I can find that fits those categories. I feel like some are gonna be a little harder than others, but I'm gonna go give it a shot. That was a bit easier than I expected, so I'm excited to show you what I picked out. The first prompt was Suki's Kitchen, something colorful or vibrant. That one I did struggle with because I initially thought maybe like a lip product, but I'm more of like the rosy muted type, and if it were vibrant it would be like a red, which wasn't necessarily what I wanted to go for. So this one could fit 2 categories, but I chose it for this one. This is the Oh So Daisy perfume, and I feel like this is perfect for Suki. I feel like she would have like a claw clip, like a flower like this, or I feel like I've seen her wear these types of colors. But I really like this. It's a body mist and it doesn't last the longest, like the throw that it has on you, but it does smell quite nice. I have the pear and patchouli, and it just smells like fresh, but the pear definitely comes out, and I really like that little sweetness in it. So I think this will be really easy. I like to spray this in my hair after I shower, but I feel like I'm just not doing that as much because I'm leaning more to fall scents. But like I said, it doesn't really last that much, so I'm sure I can mix it with other scents. For the prompt, a spray, I chose a setting spray. It's more of like a finishing spray. But this is the iconic London, and this is their Prep Set Glow in their original. And as you can see, it's very sparkly in there, very glimmery. And I really do like this one, but oh my god, you will be radiant. It is my goal to finish it this year, so I feel like this will be a little boost of encouragement to try and make that goal. I'm not sure when I'm going to wear this though, because I've tried to wear it to work and I just feel like I am just so glowy. I mean, my skin looks amazing when I wear it, but I think it's a little too much glow for work. I also made the mistake of getting dressed before doing my makeup, and then I sprayed this on, and I was also wearing a black sweater, like pure black, and my whole chest area was just so sparkly. So definitely need to not do that this time. I'm excited to use this. It's been a while since I've reached for it and I kind of just forget about it, but I do think that I will enjoy using it again, and I could easily get those 10 uses. The last new prompt was something hyped up, and I chose the NYX Lip Ivy, and this is the shade, I think, Hydra Honey. Yep, Hydra Honey. And I really like these. These are so good. I love that lip stains are like going viral now because I really appreciate them. It was hyped up, but it didn't necessarily say that it was like fake hype or not as good as the hype. So I think this will be a great addition to this project. This one is very like nude brown shade, but it does leave more of a pinky brown lip stain. These are also really glossy. If you're looking for like an ultra gloss, this is perfect. I find this very similar to the ColourPop ultra glosses, so this one is a bit more pigmented. So those are the new roll-ins, and I'm really excited to make some use on these and hopefully roll out the other products. Now I want to segue into the second portion of this video, which is my project samples. So it's been a hot minute since I've covered that project, and I kind of just forgot about it. And I think I finished most of the samples from my last update. Not 100% sure, and I kind of just want to start new on a blank canvas. So this one isn't really makeup focused, it's more of just everything else. So I have 3 categories: fragrance, hair care, and skincare. And I'm going to pick 2 minis for each category to just focus on for the next month. I don't know if you're anything like me, but anytime I get like free little samples with a purchase, I kind of just hoard them and I don't necessarily use them right away. I don't know what I'm hoarding them for because I don't travel very often, and when I do, I usually bring my reliable products that I know and love that are going to take care of me while I'm away. So I just sit on a pile of these and I hoard them, and I really want to be intentional in finishing these, especially because I'm going to be moving in the spring and I really just want to try and use up what I can before that happens, so I'm not bringing little tiny products with me that are like 5 uses. So these are the 6 products that I've chosen. Let's start with fragrance, and I have 2 little minis. I go through these like I think 2 a month, so this is perfect for the next update, and I try to choose products that will be suitable for fall. So one I've already been working on, this is Replica Autumn Vibes. This is How Much Is Left. I don't like this. it doesn't smell very good. It smells burnt and fire. And I like those scents, and I have Replica by the Fireplace. Like, I love Replica by the Fireplace. But this one is just too smoky. Like, I feel like I smell like liquid smoke when I wear this one. So I've been really trying to just try and finish this one. What I've been doing is either pairing it with Replica by the Fireplace, or recently I used it with Fleur Caramel Skin, and that smelled so good. I liked the sweetness of the caramel, really covered it up. But then some of that smokiness would come out, but it was like smoked caramel. It was really nice. So that's how I'm going to finish this one. I'm really trying, but I think that should be an easy one considering that it's about halfway, like a third of the way left. The second fragrance I chose was Tom Ford Ebene Fume. I'm definitely butchering that, but I really like how this smells. I don't know how to describe it, but it just smells very elevated and warm. I really enjoy having like high-end fragrances as samples because I do not want to spend more than $100 on something without knowing what it smells like. This one has been really nice, so I think this will also be very easy to finish. For hair care, I try to choose different products, but they're both kind of in treatment category. So the first one is a hair mask. This is the Beverly Hills hair mask from Trader Joe's. I got this in the advent calendar, I think last year. So I have no idea how it's going to perform. I've never really tried their hair products before, though all the skincare that I've tried from them, besides one, I've absolutely loved and have repurchased. So hopefully this is a good product. I mean, it's a hair mask. I haven't really had issues with hair mask, more so of just like, I wouldn't use that again. I have really thick hair and it does feel like a thicker formula, so hopefully I can get like 2 uses out of this, but yeah, this should be very easy. And the second hair product is the Olaplex No. 3, the Hair Perfector. So this one is a treatment. You're supposed to wash your hair and then put it in like kind of damp hair or towel dried, and then you let it sit for about 10 minutes and then you wash it out. So that's kind of why it's been in my drawer, because I don't know, do you wash your hair, get out of the shower, and then go back in? I don't do that. So it's been really difficult to use this, and I would like to just finish it. Generally like Olaplex products, though I have a few where I'm gonna finish them and not repurchase, and this is definitely one of them, but I don't want it to go to waste, and I do like their treatments. And it's like a decent size, but I also have a lot of hair, so we'll see how long this takes for me to finish. And lastly, I have 2 skincare samples. So one is a true sample, and then one is like a mini that I bought, but it's pretty small, so I'm counting it as a sample. So for the first one, it's Good Molecules, the Hyaluronic Acid Serum. I haven't tried this one, but I love Good Molecules. I have multiple products from them and I really enjoy them, so I hope that this is good. It says you can use it before in the morning or at night, and you just add a few drops before oils and moisturizers. So I'll give this a try tonight and try and use it for the next few days. But yeah, I really hope that this is promising. And then the last product is a face mask, and this is from Peter Thomas Roth, and this is the Pumpkin Enzyme Mask. I feel like it is perfect for the season, and I have been using this, so I'm not sure how much is left, but there can't be a whole lot left in here. It smells like pumpkin pie. It smells so good. It is an exfoliator, which I love. I love to exfoliate. So I usually use a chemical exfoliator, and I do that I think every like 3 or 4 days, but this should be a good substitute. I'm not going to use that multiple times a week, probably just once a week, but instead of that chemical exfoliant, I'll use the face mask. So that wraps up today's Project Pan video. I'm really excited with just the fresh products that I have for today's roll-ins, and I think that at least for the samples I can make really good progress, though I think for the Project 10 uses I can also make decent progress by next month. If you love project panning as much as I do, make sure to check out my channel. I love to do different types of projects and prompts inspired by TV and movies. And I also just love to do other fun beauty related videos. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.